Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am Viking Wizard. I'm unboxing Plague of Rats from the German power metal band Brainstorm, formed way back in, I believe it was, let's have a look on this tablet, I believe it was 1989. And I'm pretty sure this is their 14th studio album. Now I have listened to this several times to and from work, and I think the album is brilliant because me cycling to work I couldn't wait, so I've been listening to it. And it's absolutely awesome, so I cannot wait to get into this and show you this. This one you get special content, which is a making of Plague of Rats and a behind the scenes documentary. So it's DVD, which is cool, or is it a Blu-ray? I'm not sure which one, but let's get into this. I'd love to see these live, so hopefully they come to Power Metal Quest Fest or come to the UK soon. Look at that beautiful artwork. I must get a copy of this on vinyl, so when I get the chance I'm going to be hunting for a copy inlay, which is cool. I love the Digipack, how it folds out. I like the fold out Digipack stuff. Then we have the CD, Plague of Rats, and this one's on RPM Records. Is it RPM? Another RPM. I wonder it's 33 RPM. DVD, which is cool. And then you have the inlay, and that's cool, a picture of the lineup from this era. I always say this era because, you know, some bands, they go through members like more times than I've swapped my boxes. Or, you know, more times I've had out dinners, because every 5 seconds there's like members leaving. So it's why I always say stuff like that. But let's get this book out when I actually can, and then I'll show the book, which I cannot wait. Plague of Rats. If you haven't listened to this album, you must listen to it. Gorado, Eater of Snakes, Beyond Enemy Lines, which is a hell of a track. False Memories, The Shepherd's Girl, Guitar Volginda, I think that's how to pronounce it, but False Memories is probably my standout song off this awesome album. Your Soul That Lingers in Me is another good one. Masquerade Conspiracy, I think that was actually the first track that I actually checked out. Then there is the full band, which is awesome. It's always good to see a photo of the full band, which I love. From Hell, The Dark of Night lyrics, which is cool. Then we have Crawling and Curtains Fall lyrics. Then there is the credits, and it says Brainstorm are Andy B, Frank vocals, Torsten Illenfield guitar, Milan Lonkarik guitars, Jim Ramsey's bass, and Dieter Bernhardt drums. I'll probably butcher them names, but there you go. Them are the members of the band. And there's the back cover for Plague of Rats. If you haven't listened to this, you must give this a listen. This band are absolutely awesome. I'm going to put a link in the description to their YouTube channel. So if anything piques your interest, or if you like this looks interesting, don't really know about the band and you want to check them out, then definitely go check them out. As you all know, I'm an immensely huge power metal fan, so this was 1,000,000% this album's right up my street. And obviously the band, got into these many years ago. I think it was like 5-6 years ago that, or 10 years ago, something like that, that I discovered them. And one of their, I think it was an EP or something, and one of their early EPs or something, and I checked it out and thought, this is cool, I need to get more of their stuff. But there you go, I'll put a link in the description, go check them out. I run a group on Facebook. Everybody who watches my videos knows about the group on Facebook, Powersymphonic. You can see it up there, dedicated to stuff like Brainstorm, Freedom Call, Hammerfall, Stratovarius, Nightwish, Epica, Edguy, Avantasia, Delay, and all that sort of awesome stuff. So like for the genres of power metal, symphonic metal, epic metal, fantasy metal, neoclassical metal, traditional metal, operatic metal, space metal, sci-fi, prog power, adventure, video games, all of that sort of epic stuff. I believe we've got 8.1 or is it 8.2k members at the moment, which is awesome. Plenty of musicians in there. I post in there a lot, so feel free to join and just share the love and the bands you're into. I'm always posting new bands, so there's always a lot of stuff for people to check out. And the amount of people have messaged me and said, thanks to you, I've got into this band and this band. And I said, I'm more than happy to promote the bands I love. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm going to go give this one a listen now. If you're new to this channel, if you would like to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that sort of cool stuff, because as it said, I mainly do unboxing videos, but then I do show off my latest haul. I do tattoos, gig reviews, album reviews, talk about the bands I love, show off my collection, all of that sort of cool stuff. And I've actually just had 3 CDs turned up, so they're added to my pile, and then when I get a couple more, I'll be doing another latest haul. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm going to go and see what it sounds like on CD, and I'll catch you in the next video, and that documentary is going to be interesting. So catch you in the next one. Viking was signing off, and see you later.